Hello everyone. I hope you're doing well. Today I'm making a video to talk about fears. I think in this special time we are going through, it's really important to remind some little tips. I'm going to share with you some little secrets to how to deal with fears, because actually fears is just normal. We all have some fears, and these fears are not always justified, but they have the right to exist. Any emotion has the right to exist. And what makes a big difference actually, hello, it's how you deal with the feelings, with the emotion, and with your fears, because actually the human body is very well made. There is a whole process of protection inside you, and this is just for your survival. This is a protection from your mind, which creates some production of hormones and etc. And sometimes when you feel some fears, it's always nice to remind you, okay, I feel this. Try to identify first, and try to really think, okay, is this fear really justified? Like, okay, I feel like this now. I'm scared of something. What are you scared of? So you try to identify, what are you scared of? Are you scared to be ridiculous? Are you scared to do something wrong? Are you scared to die? Are you scared to be abandoned? There is thousands of reasons your mind can be scared of something. And this is okay. And sometimes when you want to do something new in your life, the first thing your mind is going to do is fear. Because this is something new. And when something is new, what's happening in your brain is like, oh, panic. So when you panic, hey, hello. When you panic, actually, like when the brain is experiencing something new, you physically feel like nervous, and this is normal, because actually normally we all have a main dominant brain functioning. If you are right brain functioning, you might turn into the left brain functioning, and this ends by dysfunction in your body and mind. Like, for example, have you noticed when you're scared or in panic, suddenly you cannot hold a pen properly, or you just drop things because your body doesn't react normally. And this is normal. So when this happens, just stop, breathe, drink water, and think, okay, I'm scared of something, I'm going through an emotion. It's fine, maybe it's something new, maybe this is my mind to try to protect because I'm going on a new direction and it's unusual. So my brain is saying, oh, maybe there is a danger. This is exactly how the mind is functioning. So then just stop, breathe, drink some water, be aware of what's happening right now, and try to think, okay, am I going to die like in the next second? Do I have really the reason to be scared right now? Not really, but I'm scared. Okay, right. What am I scared of? Am I scared of failing? Am I scared of falling? Am I scared of doing wrong? Or like the really popular one is, what the others are going to think. Oh my god. We all go through this kind of feeling. This is normal. This is normal. So my secret and how to deal with that is just breathe, drink water, and try to see, okay, everything is fine. Okay, no care around, I'm not going to die. It's just a physical reaction of my body who is experiencing something new. Uh, well, okay, I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better. But there is something behind. There is always something behind. So if you were scared of something today, it's important to try to do some journaling. This means every day, if you can take a little book, a notebook, you write down what emotion you have been through during your day. And you try to observe and think what I was really scared of. What was behind this, and how can I deal with that? And how can I solve my problem to try not to be scared of this? And then you just leave it. Maybe you will not have the answer today. You just breathe and you just let it be like this, and you go to sleep. And maybe you can set the intention. I would like to know the answer to this question. What is this deep fears and where does it come from? Which memory? Which memory of my past, of my childhood? And then go to sleep and just relax and breathe, and everything is fine. And the next day, maybe you will wake up, and in the morning, in the first little time where your brain is going to awake, you're still between the world of the dream and the world of, kind of reality, material world. And this time, when you wake up in the morning, sometimes you have intuition and you have answer. Hello. um, Sometimes when you wake up in the morning, this is a time where your brain is a kind of in a still slow wave, and you're still kind of traveling between the dream world and your subconscious and the real materialistic world. So this is a really great time to wait for answer, wait for intuition, to ask your question and to wait for answer. This is why I always recommend to release your emotion at night, and then you go to sleep. And the morning, before just wake up and go for your things, just take a time to breathe and take a time to see if you have intuition or answer to your question you asked yourself the previous day at night. And then you can start your day by producing the joy hormones and just say, okay, I feel so full of gratitude and it's amazing. Thank you so much. I had an answer, or I didn't had an answer. Okay, thank you, because anyway, I'm going to have an answer. And then you will have anyway. Just this is the faith that everything is okay. And maybe today you are going through a new emotion, a new fears, but you know what? You're not going to die. This is really the positive things, and I know sometimes your brain is so strong to make you believe you're going to die, this is the end of the world, your life is terrible, you're never going to succeed. I mean, sometimes we are human beings and we go through really funny emotion. And well, a funny example that can happen, that your mind can trick you so well. For example, you walk in the street or you're in bicycle and you're dreaming and you're worrying about something in your life and thinking, will I succeed to do that? And am I on the right direction? And your mind is so busy and distracted, and you drive your bicycle and suddenly like there is many car going around, but your mind is so obsessed by thinking to your own worry that your mind doesn't realize there is a real danger around you. So you see how your mind can be tricky. There is a real thing that can be really dangerous, but your mind put your attention in something that is not, which is your worry. So just to explain you that this is a trick of the mind, and when you know the trick of your mind, you can go around and you can deal with this feeling and emotion. So always remember that your mind is here to protect you all the time. Hello. And your mind wants you to be alive, your mind wants you to live long. So actually each time there is something that your mind consider as dangerous, your mind will react, and what will happen, you will produce some specific hormone, and you will start to have all your blood coming in your hand and in your foot, like if you're going to die and you need to fight or fly. This is a really normal reaction actually. So to avoid this, just always try, as I always say, drink water, breathe, try to think, am I going to die? Is it really dangerous situation? Is there a way to be really scared right now? Well, not really, but I'm scared. Okay, that's right, but at least you know. And you can write it down and take some time with yourself to try to identify what you're really scared of. And the answer, 9 times over 10, it's in your past, your childhood, and your pattern from 0 to 7 years old who has been so much integrated that it's part of your pattern and your behavior. So the answer is somewhere inside you. So don't worry if you didn't succeed exactly to identify the reason of the fear you have been experiencing. You just write down, you ask the answer, and then well, you go to sleep, you wait, and when you wake up in the morning, maybe it's going to come and say, oh, okay, thank you, I got the answer. Well, right, how I deal with this now, right now? How do I change my pattern? And then you're like, oh, I was scared that the other like will judge me. Oh, this is really common one. And then you think, okay, well, I believe maybe my subconscious belief it is going to die because the others are going to judge. But this is all about the same thing. We all have the same thing. We are human beings. We all are looking for love and recognition. And this coming from a lack. This coming from a lack because from 0 to 6 years old, every kid is looking for love. And if you had a lack of love, later, well, you are going to look for this lack to feel this lack of love, whatever the way. You're going to look for a way that the other is going to love you. So the reason why your brain panic and is scared is because if the other judge you, if you think you do something wrong, you think it's going to be the end of your life and nobody will love you. So this is going to be terrible for your inner world. But this is just your mind who is just reacting with this such old pattern from your inner child. So you need to care about yourself, your inner child, and always try to think about all this process going on inside yourself. This is all okay. Everything is fine, but just as long as you know how your brain is functioning, how your body is functioning, you can deal with any emotion. With any emotion because every emotion is okay to feel. Because every emotion is connected to a thought and every thought can be changed. So there is solution in every problem, especially everything related to fears. Because the fears is an emotion. And behind the emotion there is a thought. And behind the thought there is probably an experience from your childhood. Well, of course, this is a global explanation because each case is a case, but we are human beings and we all have the same mind, we all have the same brain. So this is how things are working. So the more you are aware and the more you know about your mind, about your body, about how life is functioning, about the roots of the universe, about all this, the more you are going to live in peace and without fear or with less fear. Because without, I mean, we are human beings. So this is fine. You are going to experience still a lot of emotion and we are relational beings, we are emotional beings. This is natural. Just this is how you deal with your feelings and emotion, how you deal with your fears, how you deal with your worry. And the more peaceful you deal with all this emotion and the more okay you are with that, the easier this is to just deal with your everyday life and to feel more happiness. Because maybe today you're going to experience some fear and this fear is going to be overwhelming. But maybe today you are going to remember what I said, you are going to drink some water to breathe, and you're going to realize that you didn't die and this emotion is related to maybe this fear and you can change your mind and the way you see things and maybe this fear is going to be less strong the next time. And then you're going to be able to identify, oh, this is the same fear I experienced like 2 days ago. Oh, but 2 days ago I didn't die. So it was fine. Oh, okay. So maybe this fear is just my brain wanting to protect me. Okay. Oh, thank you very much, ego. Thank you very much, mind. You helped me so much to stay alive in this funny world. Well, I'm going to follow your advice partly, but the other part, I'm not sure it's going to help me to change my life or to move forward. So I'm not going to follow everything. But thank you to be here to protect me. And then you listen the other voice say, yeah, go, 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 you can do it. Like, don't be scared. And you follow this voice because, well, this is another subject, but in your mind, you have so many characters, so many. You have the negative one who's always saying to you, like trying to protect, like, don't go there, it's dangerous, don't do that. Oh, no, don't go here. People will hate you, you will fail. And there is also wise, like, I think you exaggerate a little bit, like, everything is okay. Why are you reacting this way? Everything is fine. And there is a super positive voice who come and say, yeah, we can do it, let's go. And then another one come, Are you really sure? Because last time you did that and this happened. You remember? And this one like, come on, shut up. Well, all these things happen in our mind. So the thing is that if you remember all these people in your head, you put them outside, you make a table, and you let them talk. Say, okay, everyone, you are all in my head. You are all a part of myself. Alors, please explain. Explain me what's going on. I'm super scared because, if I do this and if I fail, maybe people will think this about me, and I'm not going to have any friend anymore. I'm going to fail with my project. Okay, fine. Okay, you have the right to think this. And you, what do you think? Well, I think everything is possible. We can do it. We just need to stay positive and everything will be fine. Okay, wonderful. And you, what do you think? And this part will say, well, I don't know. I lack of confidence. I don't know if I can do it. One day I tried and I succeed, but on the other side, well, this day I failed, and I don't know. I feel lost. I feel I cannot do everything by myself, and I want so much to have recognition, and the other like what I'm doing. Okay, fine. And then another voice came, and the other voice said, well, listen, guys, what about if all together we try to put all our effort to find a solution to agree? Because obviously I want to go there, but this little voice doesn't want to go there because it's scary. So how can we agree to go in the middle together so then everything is okay and everybody can accept and it's okay? So then you're going to find an arrangement between all these people in your head. Um, while I'm talking, there is my husband who is walking funny behind. Okay, I need to stay focused. So yeah, what I try to say is that when there is all this voice, there is always a solution where they all are going to agree. Because maybe you want to do this, but one voice is not comfortable with that because it's maybe too high compared to where you are right now. So maybe this voice will agree if you offer an option to go there and say, okay, today I'm not able to talk in public. Well, I say this because this is super common fear. Okay, you're not able, but what can you do? What would be acceptable? Well, I can start to talk about my project maybe to 3 friends. And the other voice say, oh, that's fine. My friend love me, so they will not judge me and they will be kind at least if they don't like. Okay, wonderful. Are you all agree? Yes, yes, it's fine. Yes, yes, yes. We can do it. Well, I think it's okay for this time. Well, this voice is always annoying, but that's okay. This voice tries to protect your life to, be there. You to be alive. Okay, well, wonderful. You find a solution. Woo, let's go. You see how to deal with all these things. I give you like many options. So to resume how to deal with your fears. Option 1, stop, breathe, drink some water, and try to really think, am I really in immediate danger? Yes, no. If the answer is yes, well, you better run or do something. If the answer is no, well, that means the fear is not justified. So just you write down and you ask why, what's behind this fear, and then you can ask this before going to sleep. You go to sleep, in the early morning, maybe you're going to have the answer. Option 2 is that you find a time for yourself and you stop, because that means there is a resistance and you cannot move forward. And you should not go and move forward, because anyway, it's not going to work if you have any resistance. So if there is a fear, just stop. Same, you breathe, you drink water, and you put all the people in your head outside, and you make them talk. You make the round table and you make them talk. And after, you will find a solution that everybody in yourself is okay with that. So then you can move one more step behind. No, front. So sorry, sometimes I got confused. I should drink some water. So yeah, this is my main tips for today. If you have more questions, feel free to ask. I'm super happy to help, to answer, and it will help also all the people, because this is why I make videos, because I want that the people help each other also and ask their question. And also, if you want to come and meditate, because when you do meditation, of course, your mind will calm down. It's the new moon soon on the 17th, and every new moon we organize some online new moon sound wave meditation. So I invite you to consult the website and to discover the thema of this new moon, because we follow the season, the Chinese energy season, and now we are in autumn, so there is a lot of things to take care of, like your ancestors' memory, and to try to appreciate more the beauty of life. And we are not in winter. Winter, it will be all about fears. Now we kind of prepare a little bit before dealing with the fears. We try first of all to appreciate life and the little beauty, and to try to release the memory of your ancestor. And then you will be ready to dive into the fears more in during the winter. So if you want to join, feel free to contact me. Just have a look to the website and see if it's talking to you. And anyway, I'm all available to help you in anything, answer your question, and always with humor sense, always with joy as usual. Well, and I wish you a wonderful day, because now I have to go to women pop-up entrepreneurship, and I want to see the beautiful things that they are making, because I was checking, and it's close to the French embassy, and some of them are doing really amazing art craft. There is a lady also who is selling some wine. Well, it's if you drink, it's cool. It's not for me, but there is also a lady who is doing like some kind of knitting. Also do some crochet and origami and bag. It seems really interesting, so I'm going. It's a private event, so I don't know if I can share. I'm not sure. Well, if you want to know where it is, I can share, and we can meet maybe on the front, because the time I'm moving toward there, it's going to be maybe in 2 hours, because I'm in Uenohara and this place is in Tokyo, so it's like 1 hour and a half. So yeah, you can contact me, and who knows, maybe see you there. I wish you a wonderful day, and good luck to take care of your fears. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. I do it. I did it, and I was full of fears. Believe me, I was full of fears, like every human being. But it was a lot, and I learned and I became better. So now I share. So if I succeeded, you definitely can succeed. Have fun. Have fun. This is the most important. Have fun dealing with your emotion. And if you need help, I'm here. I'm more than happy to help. This is give me so much joy to help people going over their fears, to move forward, to bring more happiness, to overcome their anxieties, their depression, or wherever they are, wherever you are. I mean, we all go through things in life, and it's like this. Sometimes we need a bit of support, and I mean, it's fine. At least this is my way of thinking. When I have trouble doing something, well, I don't hesitate to go to see a therapist. This is fine. Even though I know a lot of things and I teach myself where is a problem, I don't see any. We all need support. So have a great, great day, and maybe see you for the meditation, or see you for a session, or on the next video. But please feel free to leave me some question, because I mean, there is no point I do some video and some some sharing, some articles, if there is I mean, nobody to ask question. So if you have any question, please ask me, and I'm more than happy to just create another video or anything. I'm sure that's going to help you, and that's going to help a lot of people as well. So enjoy, just go for it, ask your question. It's a free session. Have a great, great day. Bye bye.